Hey everybody, just getting started here. We'll let a few people get on. And I got sound, so that's always a plus. Got the press heating up. Which I should have started that a little sooner. I got one on. That might be Corey. So we'll wait a couple minutes.
Yes, he's on there, 2 for 5 on them.
Oh, you got them on there?
They're already on there.
Okay. Hey everybody, happy holidays. Boy, Christmas and all that is approaching quickly. Arnold Volker here, Cottage Blanks by Next Innovations. Today we're going to feature some clearance items. Boy, Janine's on today. Thanks for catching that. We got some new Sasquatch items. We're going to press a few. My press just beeped that we're ready. As always, these are intended for education and just kind of give you some tricks and tips, and also just pass along some savings on certain items. So we'll get started. First, we're gonna just talk about the general things that you need for our type of cottage blanks, and definitely give your feedback on the 7-second camera and camera angle. But we have a Nomax pad, 1/2-inch Nomax pad. That's above and beyond the pad that's on the press. So we're gonna put that on here. Then we have a layer of craft paper that just kind of stops you from putting ink into your pad. And today we are gonna do a little squatching to start with. So we have 'tis the season, so we have a Santa Claus Sasquatch. So we're gonna lay the print down next, and then we're gonna lay the part. And all these things are made here in Walker, Minnesota. So if you're ever up in the area, definitely stop in and see us. And on two-sided parts, and they were going to do some ornaments. You lay the print down for the back side of the dye sublimation, and then you lay the part in the middle. Thanks, bud. That's the round magnets, but I want the round black ones that Vicky just got. Did you find Vicky? They're for the ornaments. So you lay the parts on there, and kind of one common mistake that I make is I try to get sometimes too many things on the press. So just make sure your parts are not hanging over. And it looks like Vicky had me press all the same thing, which I wish we had some variety, but we'll kind of show you how you can press a bunch of things at once. But if you go on our digital downloads, and maybe Corey can share that, we do have these as available to purchase, the digital downloads. So you can press your own Sasquatches. So we have art for those. We have them in ornaments, lots of different sizes and shapes. As far as a 12-inch, so on this type of press, a 12-inch and the ornaments would be your best sizes. 385 degrees, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. is the press time, whether it's a single-sided or two-sided part. So that's kind of a standard for our finish. We actually laser cut them here, so all the designs are made here, laser cut, powder coated, and then what we're showing you now is how to dye sublimate. Yeah, I can't wait to see, Janine, how your Versatop shows out and what shows up. And what Janine is talking about is these tables. Here's the base, and then there's a 16-inch round that goes on the top. If you haven't tried one of those, they're definitely been selling very well. If we do have time, we can press one here. Here's the actual blank. Fits tightly on the 16x20 press, and then here's a local featured artist, peculiar painter that we do a lot with. So yeah, we got a couple minutes left. Have any of you guys tried our paper? We are selling paper now, and that is by Colden Hove, and we got in sheet stock, so it's primarily what we have. Hi, Katie. Yeah, that's cool that you've done two, and we definitely have more. We always make them. Clearance items. So Corey's got some sales running right now. So basically the clearance items that were $5, there's a whole bunch that we're going to feature here that are actually $2.50. So we have those clearance items marked in half. So definitely take advantage of that. We have them marked down, just things, shapes and things that we've done in the past that just we're no longer offering. So we're passing those savings on to you. In some cases we have the templates, but in most cases we do not. And there's Corey just shared the digital downloads that we have available for. Is that just for the ornaments, Corey?
That's for all the digital downloads.
Okay, that's
all
the digital downloads that we have available. Does anybody have any questions just while we're got a few seconds here? Post them in the chat if you have any questions about how to dye sub. If you want to share some of your results, like Janine did, Katie, with pressing things. But hi, everybody. It's your opportunity to ask questions, and you got Corey also helping me watching the chat. Okay, remember it's coming off pretty hot, and I'm going to put these off. So you want to make sure that you get them off the paper as quickly as you can to avoid any kind of ghosting. Grab my gloves here in a minute. I'm going to let those cool. Find my gloves. And what I'm going to do is just set these off to the side while they cool. And then I'll throw another thing on the press. And then I'll come back and show you how these turned out. So yeah, next we're gonna press this one that we have featured in our clearance, just kind of a diamond shape, and very forgiving as far as putting holes and different things on it. Or excuse me, your own art. You put just about anything on there. It could be something for your kids' rooms. It could be wave flow. It's got screws, so you could screw it to a tree. But those are marked down to $2.50. Here's our Sasquatch ornaments. They're two-sided. So those turned out pretty cool. And the other thing Corey added is we added a refrigerator magnet option. And so the refrigerator magnet ones comes with a small refrigerator magnet. So you can stick those on your fridge or different applications, but it's another feature. Were you able to get those up, Corey?
Yep.
Okay. So I don't know if you want to share those in the chat. And then here is the wall art version that we just did. So happy Thanksgiving with a little Sasquatch style. Believe it or not, it's kind of comical, but the Grinches are selling fairly well. So have him hanging out in the back here if you can do this. Sasquatch looking over our shoulder. Need some ornament size Bigfoots. Yeah, would Corey will maybe share that in the chat. Janine's asking about the ornaments for Bigfoots. So I don't know if you can post that. Second item that we're going to feature on clearance is the 3-hook coat racks. These are a larger style, so they're a little bit broader. These are 7-inch, where I think the other ones are 5. So these we discontinued. These are at $2.50 also. So limited supply on these types of things. Bigfoot hitch cover. That sounds cool. So we'll press that next. We also have some sea turtles that are discounted. These are $2.50. For those of you that remember the sugar skulls, we have these in clear and in grind, $2.50 each. So we have some great values that we're passing on through the end of the year. Remember, also we have cancer ribbon blanks and lots of other shapes and things. If you have not downloaded our catalog, definitely go out to our website. Go to cottageblanks.com. That'll bring you right to the Cottage Blanks section. You can download a catalog. We literally have hundreds of items out there. Corey shared the digital art. We got lots of digital art out there that you can purchase. And some we have some free stuff. All right. Get this. Take this off the press. What I love about dye sublimation is just how vibrant it is. You can definitely see right away your image and how crisp and clear it looks, especially when you're starting with a really clear image. Here's our coat rack, and I'll kind of show you how we'll put that on the press. So that's kind of unique where we do the back side of the hooks. And make sure that it's not hanging over the press. That's 16 gauge steel, so it's a little bit thicker, but it's still the same press time. Get our paper on there and we'll get that going. And okay, I will talk about this one here that we just pressed. So here's a car one that we just pressed. This is on the diamond shape, or kind of shield like. I don't know how well that's shown through, but it really turned out nice and vibrant. But you could use those for wave flow, lots of different things, but we have those on special, $2.50, limited supplies. Today we haven't talked about it, but here's our report card. So you can see where the part was not, and that's where there's ink. So you should have enough pressure and enough time and enough heat. So it's kind of those three things: time, temperature, and pressure, where you shouldn't have any ink left on the part. So that's kind of your report card. If you have ink still on there, you could up the pressure, you could up the time a little bit, but you don't want to do it too much. Otherwise you get some ghosting effects, and if it's too long, it'll actually take the image back off. Another item that we have discounted are these really small 4x4s with screw holes. These work for many different applications, and again, those are 50% off. Okay. We got any questions today? I wish, Janine, you could share your Bigfoot hitch cover photo. It'd be cool to see how that actually turned out. And we got lots of new exciting images. We're working on our catalog, so we have our own core business, where a lot of these are coming live on our existing wholesale catalog. Janine wants a link to the Bigfoot spinner.
Those are not delivered.
Yeah, those are.
We don't have them as blank.
We don't have them as blanks, so I guess, Janine, you're saying that that's something you'd be interested in as a blank. We haven't added them, but that's something.
11-inch.
They're 11-inch. Well, that would fit on the press. So that's definitely something we can work on. A lot of our wind spinners now are available in 6-packs, right, Corey?
Yep.
So that's something. It's something we can add. And if it's something you, Janine, you want right away, just send one of us an email or a phone call. Okay. Well, we'll get this taken off, and then we will press a couple sugar skulls. See if we can't get them both on the press at the same time. Excuse me. And basically, like I said, you want to get it off the paper right away. You can see our report card, all the ink came off. Set this aside and get the press going again. I'm going to press these two kind of scary Mexican, kind of honoring that culture, sugar skulls. And you can get quite a bit on a 16x20 press. Ours in back is actually a 4x8, so we can actually fit even bigger things. But to me, it's all about maximizing your time. For all of us, time is money, so you want to try to get as many things on the press at once. We got one here that's white and one that's grind, so that'll be fun just to show you guys the differences. Here's the Loon 3-hook coat rack that we just did. These will not come with a bender, the discounted items. Hopefully you understand why. I mean, it's hard for us to discounted stuff to give you a bender, but you could, the same mechanism that you're bending around, literally you could bend it around a broom handle or anything that's round. So you just bend it right around on something round. You'd want to have gloves on. You do want to do it when it's hot. Powder coating has a very high flexural strength, so it's best to do it though when it's warm, and warm that is. So that way you can see, you actually get the print is on the front of the hooks, which really looks cool. But we have a limited supply of these, $2.50 for the blank. So that's an awesome deal. As always, we appreciate you guys' support. And then, we're a small business, small manufacturer, so definitely any feedback or questions or concerns you have, I'm the owner, so we take that to heart. Here is a sea turtle. We have some of these. These are discounted also, 50% off. We're going to press this next after the sugar skulls. And then we also have in packs, I wish these sold better, but the crosses, we're trying to kind of get these out and about. And we have these marked down at 50% off. Definitely check out our digital downloads. If there's digital downloads that you wish were out there, definitely let us know. On the flip side, if you have customers out there, so a lot of our cottage blank customers also buy from us wholesale on things that are already pre-printed and pre-pressed. So let's say you don't have a big enough printer or a big enough press, we can definitely help you out because we have larger printers and larger presses here. I know Corey's working with a few different people on different things. Keep in mind, shipping is always somewhat expensive. So when it comes to larger items, the shipping we can get some quotes, but you got to keep in mind, usually if the item is under 42 inches, it's fairly affordable to ship. But if it's over 42 inches, then it gets more expensive. Facebook won't let me add a picture. Well, I appreciate you trying. It'd be fun to see. But yeah, you could shoot an email. I don't know how that work if Corey could add it. But yeah, send us a picture. It'd be fun to see what you created. It's always fun to see new stuff. I've got a few seconds here left. Definitely the trick is to have the right time, right temperature, right pressure. Definitely you can see how the ink all comes off. I'm going to set these aside. And do the cross here. Again, print goes down first, and then the part. And this is another clearance item, 50% off. Just a small 4x4. You could use those for lots of different things. You actually could even use it as a coaster. We do, that's something to think about, Corey. We do have some coasters that we're starting to do some 3-inch rounds. And that might fit for this same crowd. It's coasters. Here is our, it's not like looking in a mirror, but here's our, well, that's warm. I'm going to do one of these at a time. Here's a white kind of finish. So these are sugar skulls that are marked down. Definitely are very vibrant, but it's for a specific kind of look. And then here's the grind. So we just had a debate this morning about we're kind of known for our grind. That's what sets us apart, especially in this market where we actually hand grind. So in the right light, you can actually see the movement. the refraction of the light from the grind. But a lot of the cottage blank crowd or the blanks out there on the market are white. A lot of people say white is bright. Well, it definitely is brighter, but it is totally a different crowd. So post in the comments which ones you like better, white or grind. Once in a while we do some different things depending on the market. Where we actually paint the centers white. So here the Sasquatch looks more vibrant because we actually painted the centers white. The wind spinners definitely flash better, and there's way more reflectivity if the rings are clear versus white. I'm just kind of showing you some that we are selling on our wholesale side with the images already on. So there's four different ones there. All right. We'll do the turtle next. And then if we have time, we'll do a table. Anybody have any plans for the holidays? I know for me, we're getting lots of snow today, so we're kind of getting a white Christmas for sure. And we're supposed to get, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches, depending on what you listen to and how long you count. Anybody have any questions? And has anybody tried our sheet stock paper? We definitely are passing on some great savings there. So if you buy Dye Sublimation paper, definitely check us out. I think we have very affordable rates and a really good paper. It's the same paper that we use. Okay. And again, get the paper off as quick as you can. It's extremely vibrant. That one's really cool. And I'm gonna throw this last clearance item that we have. Check that out. We'll get this sea turtle on here. Want to make sure that your part is clean. Get it lined up. And as you can see, I mean, it's not a difficult process by any means. It's just kind of doing the same thing over and over, and you get very consistent results once you're make sure you have the temperature and the pressure and everything dialed in. And down it goes. Here is the cross that we just pressed. I don't know, I really like how that turned out. Extremely vibrant. One thing I haven't talked about this class is our brackets on the back. Those are meant to hold the things off the wall. So we bend them at a 90 degrees. And kind of bend that out at a 90 and then back down into a U or a C. And that's meant to hold it off the wall. So it kind of gives it some extra definition. But if you haven't seen our crosses, definitely check them out. We have them 50% off until the end of the year. Corey, you got any words of wisdom?
I got this picture in there, but it's not letting me
Definitely take advantage. I mean, Corey has, how long have you worked here? 16 years? 16 years. So he's got a lot of knowledge. We have a lot of passion for what we do. So we're always looking for feedback and encouragement that we're down the right track or we're wandering off. So that's always good to get your feedback. Here's this small 4x4 that we just pressed that turned out really nice. Again, these could be used for just about anything, wave flow, presents, but those we have 50% off. And the other thing is, like I mentioned, the refrigerator magnet option on the ornaments. So it's just another way to add value to your customer.
I can't get this to drop in there either, but that was
Okay, and then I think what I'll do is I'll press this one last tabletop just to kind of show you guys the tables, and we have those in 3 different base colors. So this is the copper vein. We have actually four colors. This is the silver vein, and we have a green, weathered green. And the concept for those of you that have not seen this item is the top has magnets and it's changeable. So it comes with 2 tops and you can change out the image. So you get 2 tops, press them with 2 different images. A good example would be 4th of July. You can change the image. Seems like a lot of people are using them for gifts, for like holidays, anniversaries, things like that. And then this is the, it's hard to show the colors, but this is the green. And then we also have a black. So we have 4 different bases. You want to get the things off as quick as you can, mainly because it avoids paper sticking. So once in a while, you'll see something might have a little bit of a sucking sound when it comes off. But so you just want to get the things off as quick as you can. We'll get this print here for this table. These have just one little bracket up on the top. The challenge to these is just making sure that you're right to the edge. So the part is 16 inches, and the press is 16 by 20. Okay. And you can see I reuse the paper a lot, but if you really want to clean back, paper is very affordable. So just put on a new piece of paper so you have a clean back. All right, 16 gauge steel, same temperature, 385, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We press it face down so the print goes first, and then the part goes on top, and then that other piece of paper on top just kind of protects your heat plenum. I'll show you the things we just pressed. Can you share is that what you did, Corey? Did you share the link? Yeah, you did share the link of the blanks.
across. I can't get this one that,
And they're
getting it. Yeah,
and they're 12 packs.
those are 6 pack.
Oh, the
No, for which one are you talking about?
talking about the cross.
Cross is a 6-pack.
Okay, and what you posted says 12-pack. I'm just looking at the description. So we might have changed it.
It was a 6-pack, I know, I just checked.
Yeah, okay. Here's the turtle that we just pressed, really vibrant. And then here is the butterfly we just pressed. So again, kind of the difference between, clear and white. Here, the age-old argument has been, we like the grind. Our customer base seems to like the grind. To me, it's kind of two different customers. And it kind of depends on what you're pressing. And it would be tough for me. I mean, it'd be tough to beat the vibrancy of this on the white. So, but it really depends on the image.
That's it. Cross is a 6-pack.
Cross is a 6-pack. Yeah. But on the link that you posted, it says 12-pack. Well, you can come over here and look in the comments. It says right in the comments.
It's right here. I just pulled it up. I'll see the comments. It's the 6-pack.
Yeah, you're looking at the post, not the link. So.
In the link title.
Yeah, in the link title. In the link, I don't know where that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where that comes from.
I can't change that.
Yeah. But anyway, sorry, I didn't clarify.
Yeah.
All right, so Katie's asking the question. So the 6-pack is discounted to $54.75. So that is
109.
It was 109. Yes. So you're getting quite a bit of, there's 6 of them. So if you look at that per part, that's very affordable compared to the costs and stuff that we have in it. But yeah, thank you, Katie. So we're doing the table last, and if you have any last questions or anything that you want to hop up, you can always watch these later. Don't hesitate to call us or email. Definitely take advantage of these clearance items. Take advantage of the Sasquatch type stuff. Those are our number one seller right now. All right. Get this taken off. And like I said, you can hear a little bit of a suction sound. Voila. So that turned out very nice. That's our tabletop. And I'm going to show you how to change the tops. So basically, I just put my foot on the top, or excuse me, on the bottom, and I pull the top off. I put the magnets back on, so it's interchangeable. I think we've had up to almost, I don't know how many pounds. We've had quite a bit of weight. So you want to think about what image you're putting on these when you select the base color. Like this one, I'm putting on the kind of the green, and there is a tab on here that you could break off if you don't want to use it as wall art later. And there's the tabletop. So like I said, that's a local artist. She's extremely talented. You can check out all of her different things that she offers at peculiarpainter.com. Is that right, Corey? And make sure the magnets all get on the base. But once they're on there, it's not going to come off. But yeah, so that's our Versatop, and we have that available. It's very easy for you to create art for something that's round. it didn't have the tab on it, you could sub both sides of the Versatop. We have a tab on there, so what's that, Corey?
Then they have to figure out how I can hover everything through the line.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how we actually hang things and paint them. So we either have to have a hole in it or we have to have a tab. We can't we haven't figured out how to levitate yet. That's what Corey was saying. We haven't been able to levitate through the paint line. Generally speaking, the feedback has been positive that they can also use it as wall art. But the Versatop, you get two tops. So, but that's a very good question. Well, I appreciate it. If anybody has any, hi Brent, thanks for joining us. Anybody has any last minute questions? Otherwise, don't hesitate to reach out. Check out our discounted prices. Check out our clearance section. Well, for now, that's how we're doing it. Is the feedback has been, if you want to place an order, we do have some rounds that do have holes in them, but they're not 16 gauge. So for now, they're coming with a tab. So hope you guys have a great day, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.